N is for network, N is for Nisha, and N is also for novice. I have a confession to make, ladies and gentlemen. I am a novice networker, and I sometimes find it ever so difficult. How do you connect with what's here in this room? Well, that's what this session is all about, the power of networking. So I'm going to share with you the things I've learned along the way, the pitfalls I fell into, and the triumphs that I've reached. So the prize is great. You can really stretch yourself and develop your career if you're prepared to reach out. I'm not scared about standing in front of 250 people. I get a bit of a buzz out of it, actually. But I am scared of walking into a room and sticking my hand out and saying, hello, I'm Nisha Pillai from the BBC, to someone who's clutching onto a glass of not very nice white wine, as if his life depended on it. And I think most people feel a bit uncomfortable about doing that, don't we? How does it make you feel? I'd like you to turn to someone sitting next to you, or behind you, or in front of you, and I'd like you to stick your hand out, please. Everyone got that? How do you feel about networking? Do you like it? Do you loathe it? How do you feel about networking? How do you overcome this?
Walk up, stick your hand out and say hi.
It's as simple as that, or is it?
I'm always nervous of sounding like an idiot to the person I'm going to talk to.
Yes, none of us really likes it. So, I'm going to share with you how I overcame some of my issues. Well, the first thing is, before I plunge into a group I know nothing about, is I try and ask myself, what do I want to get out of this? I want you to have complete pin-drop silence in this room now, for a minute or two. I want everyone here to close their eyes, look inside yourself, and ask yourself 3 questions. What do I want? Big scale, in terms of career, moves, where you want to go, promotion. Anyone going to share with me what they came up with? This is why I always wear flat shoes, so I can run to the back of the hall.
How to have more influence and impact in your day-to-day life.
Okay, I'm going to ask you in a minute to have a go, find the language, to put that desire that's in your head into your mouth and have a go at actually talking about it. It isn't easy. Go find someone new who you have not spoken to this morning. Stick that hand out and get into conversation and see if you can figure out a way to put into the conversation one of those 3 things that you thought about when I gave you that moment's meditation and peace. It's also a great icebreaker, because the things we are going to talk about with greatest passion and the things we're really going to listen to are things that we care about, right? Because there's something else I've discovered that is even more powerful than asking for what's on your mind. And it's a whole lot easier to do. Learn to give something of yourself, and you will manage to connect with the people you meet and turn random conversations and random encounters with people you meet, your colleagues, your former colleagues, into something altogether more meaningful, into proper relationships. That is karma, absolutely, thank you. And you know, I'm Indian, so karma means a lot to me, okay? This great big circle of helping each other. Give of yourself. Find things that you can give. When you speak to people, see where you can help them. So make your conversation more directed. What could you give of yourself, guys? Someone shout something out to me. Experience, of course. That's what Louise gave us this morning. Her experience. Ideas, exactly. You can share, websites. You can share great articles. Know-how, absolutely. And you could share kit, for instance. There are many ways in which you can give. And when you do give, what happens? You feel good, absolutely. You feel good. It's much easier to do than asking, isn't it? Much easier to do than asking. So will you humor me one last time, ladies and gentlemen? Get up onto your feet, please. Stick that hand out. Eye contact. Introduce yourself. And figure out a way in which you can give something of yourself, please. If you give something of yourself, you connect yourself into that person's life and you become more memorable. Be a conference connector, but not just a conference connector. Connect with people at the sports club. Connect with people across your organization. Connect with your former colleagues. Connect with people wherever you can. Think about what you want, what you really, really want. Have a go at trying to put it out there. Ask for what's on your mind. And most importantly, give something of yourself. Have a fantastic lunch and happy networking.